I cannot believe what I have just seen on social media tonight. Manchester United forward Alejandro Garnacho. Oh my God, you disrespectful little shit. Honestly, that is the ultimate insult to a Manchester United fan and this football club. What you have just done on social media, it is an absolute embarrassment. You have embarrassed yourself, son. And I'm sorry, everybody who thinks I'm going in a little bit harsh there in the way that I've said that. That was just the initial thing that came into my mind. And I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I'll show you what I'm actually talking about. This is an extra video here on Forever United TV. I wouldn't be doing this video normally. This isn't my style, but I cannot stand this. This video is in defence of what Ruben Amorim is up against at Manchester United. If ever you needed proof, if ever you needed an example of where the culture of this football club is actually at right now, it's in this picture from Garnacho's social media. A few pictures of him on holiday were posted, but then in the middle of that, this picture here was posted. Alejandro Garnacho, not only wearing a Rivals shirt, which is just, I'm sorry that there's no set rules against it, but you just don't do this. You don't do this. You don't wear any Rivals shirt from the league that you're playing in. Whether you're on holiday or not, that is just not how things are done. I'm sorry, it's ludicrous on its own. But then, Marcus Rashford on the back of this shirt. Like, are you taking the piss? Seriously? That is just beyond a joke. And that is just absolutely scraping the barrel of pure scumbagness, in my opinion. It really is. It's like it's not gone your way. Things are not going well at the football club. So what do? You post a picture on social media of your fellow player, yes, at Manchester United. You are contracted to the club, both of you the same, yes. The same player that you both got kicked out of the squad in the Manchester derby with. The same player that has caused no ends of problems for Ruben Amorim at this football club. Well, he's tried to change the culture of the club and the team around. You have gone and wore an opposition shirt, a shirt that it was forced upon this man's back because he didn't want to play ball for Ruben Amorim. He didn't want to listen to the coach. He didn't want to play the way that he wanted to play. He didn't want to be professional. You are wearing that shirt on vacation after a fallout yourself with Ruben Amorim. This isn't about Garnacho. He's proved what he is to this football club with this here. I challenge anyone to come out and try and defend Garnacho with this one. This may change your opinion of him. You may think that this is over the top. I'm sorry, you just don't do things like this. It is the biggest disrespect to not just what's happened in the situation. You are employed and a professional, I say it again, professional footballer at Manchester United. You've had legends, sirs, in David Beckham coming out and talking about the way that you have conducted yourself off the pitch as a Manchester United player. You have had people looking in on you, respecting you, pinning you up on their walls, young fans looking at you as their idol, wearing a Manchester United shirt. And you go out on your holidays through that money that you have been given, through all of these hard-working Manchester United fans, season tickets and tickets bought, and you disrespect not just the manager, the club, the history of this football club by wearing an Aston Villa shirt. An Aston Villa shirt on your holiday with one of the biggest problems that this football club has had to deal with in Marcus Rashford with his name on the back. That is deliberate. That is vindictive. That is everything there. That is just absolute snide behaviour. And you know what? I will be buying the ticket for you wherever you want to go, mate. Get out of this football club. Never come back. You absolute disgrace. Now, I pray to God that this isn't a hoax and this is all killed off. But can you imagine the uproar within Manchester United right now? Honestly, I don't get this, kid. I don't get where this football club is at and how we have created players like this. It is scary. It's scary times for Manchester United. But for anybody who is trying to figure out why Ruben Amorim cannot figure out a way to get around this team, get anything out of this team, who has gone up against him, who hasn't given in to them, who hasn't just buckled under the pressure of Player Power FC. Before you start to go in on Ruben Amorim and actually look at what is actually happening right now, this proves everything as to what is wrong with Manchester United. They're indulged, they're self-indulged, the overpaid, the overprivileged, the absolute scumbag nature of doing something like this is so snide. And do you know what? Like the United fans that were singing your name last season, the ones that cheered you off on the last game of the season, singing Viva Garnacho when you was waving to everybody, and then you go and put on a Villa shirt. You go and do that. I don't get modern day football. This, for me, and you can get into the comment section and let me know if you think I'm overreacting right now. But this is horrible for me. This I've never known a Manchester United player go this far. This is an absolute disgrace for me, and I really don't care if you think I'm over the top in the way that I've reacted to it. I don't give a shit. Honestly, right now, that man has just absolutely ended every single connection. You can forget about all of the goals you've scored, mate. You are now the lowest of the low when it comes to Manchester United. You just don't do things like this. Showing off in your little mention, wherever it is, in Europe, on your holiday, whatever. I don't even know where you are. I don't care where you are. You have your own break. You have your own time. Yeah, that's your life. That's what you do. But don't take for granted this fan base. Don't take for granted the people that actually put you in the position that you're in right now. You're 20 years old, you little shit. Honestly, that's how I feel about him right now. That's how this makes me feel. And I'm just going to be completely honest with this. You all know I've been calm and very positive about everything throughout the summer, trying to look ahead to a brighter future for Manchester United. I've been fair in my criticism of Garnacho. I don't think he was right in what he did after the game, after the final, and coming out and taking no responsibility. Absolutely no responsibility at all for his part in a shocking season, our worst ever. It was a crap season. I played my part in this and that. I can't understand why I didn't play more. Me, constantly, all of the time. Look at the mansion that I'm in. Yeah, take your nice pictures. Post them all over social media. Even Marcus Rashford wouldn't do this, Garnacho. Even Jadon Sancho wouldn't go this low as to doing something like this. To wearing opposition shirts with Marcus Rashford, of all people, on the back of it, who you know has been a major problem for this team. And by the way, Marcus Rashford is bigging up these posts of Alejandro Garnacho's. And I'm at a loss. I'm really at a loss with what we're actually at here. If ever there was a clear and obvious sign that this club is in complete turmoil with this playing staff right now and the work that this club have got in front of them, he has just made it 20 times harder to actually sell him as well in doing this. The bigger picture in this, he's just caused an absolute circus. He's lashing out right now. Absolutely lashing out, making it impossible for Manchester United. He's becoming a problem child, deliberately. Why else would he do this? Surely his brother, his agent, is saying, maybe let's not rock the boat a little bit. Let's not act petulantly and like a spoilt little brat and just vent our frustration on social media. Let's think of the future of your football career, which you should have another 12 years plus in, by the way. Let's not make it out like when things don't go your way, you're an absolute dickhead. Oh, no, sorry, too late. I don't even know if his brother's away with him on holiday. Go and post yourself in an Aston Villa shirt with Marcus Rashford on the back, you absolute lemon. I just don't... I cannot get my head around these players anymore. I don't get it, honestly. It's absolutely boiled my piss that I cannot losing it now, sorry. Calm. Let me know what you think in the comment section, everybody. Flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted.